Well then, let's continue Megaman Legacy Collection Part 9, or Part whatever. Well, Megaman Legacy Collection, Megaman 9. The game which brought the classical Mega Man series back to the series. And this is actually very interesting. This is, in a sense, these things, you could call these anti-gravity things or whatever, and you can and you move around these things by shooting, which is very crafty idea. They're making recoil. They make you use your recoil as your way of maneuvering. Well, not intending to play nicely, just playing quite carefully and cautiously. Let's try to go right side. Yes, it was the right way to go. And I gained some weapon energy with that method. And luckily this is too wide, so width of 2, so there's no. So you had no problem about difficulty maneuvering through that. And of course, well, Joseph, you got yourself a machine gun, but I've got the Mega Buster. Mega Buster is much more potent gun than what you have, and well, there's the. Oh shit! Now that's just gonna. Yeah, that's a nasty move. Introduce spikes and those. And this anti-gravity place. And I have a reason to that. Yes. That was just a completely nasty move. Oh, and look at that. Looks like there's one-ups. There was one-up, but there's also these bastards. Yep. They are really pulling those more nasty moves, and that was a pretty good maneuver on my part. You missed. I did. And some pretty. At least some of these spikes are there just to intimidate you. They're not so much of a real hazard to you. Although some of them are very real hazard. For example, in this place, there's no fear of spikes, just the fear of bad timing on your part to be shot to pieces by, obviously not shot to pieces by. And that was just another dick move by Capcom. Oops, and oh shit, a boss. Oh, and they brought so much dick moves to this game that they managed to figure out completely new dick move to move. Say hello to the yellow, the orange and green devil. AKA this boss, which is vulnerable just so fucking slow time. Forgot I got the beat. Oh yeah, I wasted beat call. Damn it. Well, it wasn't so much of a use anyways, because any case, well, say hello. That is the... You could call this the double devil or whatever. Meaning that that core is there, it's there to... Fuck. You know, this kind of boss is annoying as in that can I actually use the dual satellite? Actually, I think I'm gonna just use the black hole bomb as a slight weapon of ambush. Yeah, this boss is, in a sense, it's not complicated at all how it maneuvers. But what it makes up in lack of complication, it makes up, what it lacks in complication, it makes up in being annoying. As in that it's just so slow and it's sluggish and it's, in every case, it's just... Oh yeah. This kind of boss is not the most popular type boss foe of Mega Man games. So of course they brought it here, and it has appeared so many times. Usually in new and even more unpleasant forms, like, well, it first appeared at Mega Man 1, and it was a bloody hard one then, being the first Dr. Wily boss, and it died. Good. Fuck you. End of report. Next case. I would say next level. Dr. Wily. Dr. Wily number 4. With the triumphant music again. Flash, flash. And a long drop towards the skull. And... in a sense, this looks suspicious, but it also does not look suspicious. And one more new mechanic in this game, the so-called laser bricks. But you can block them with your concrete shots. Screw it. It's really good that in this game many weapons actually have what's the word? Secondary functions in addition to their function as a weapons. Concrete shot can be made to use as platforms, laser tridents cuts through those blocks, cuts those obstacles, plug ball. Well, I haven't seen what a plug ball does, and hornet chaser fetches objects. So there is, every weapon has some use, and well, the usefulness of the dual satellite should be obvious. It's extremely powerful weapon, perhaps the most powerful shield weapon of the entire Mega Man series. Which actually is well, usually the shield weapons have not been so useful. But in this one it is, and very useful indeed. So let's just switch back to the Mega Buster. And hello, Dr. Wily, boss return room. And the Galaxy Man. Hello there, Galaxy Man. You know, last time I faced you, you weren't so scary. I don't think you are scary now either. But you're lucky because I just lost my specialty firepower to destroy you. Well, come on boy. You're not so strong and scary, just give up already. I'm gonna destroy you, wreck you up. There's no point in you trying to resist me. Oh, and Concrete Man, the big construction robot with a helmet on. And he, of course, is a bit of a tricky one, as in that he does not actually have so much of a set pattern. And those concrete shots of his are a bit of a... Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna destroy you anyways. Oh, and hello, the female robot Mr. Splash Woman with a laser trident. But if you didn't know, lady, I have the anti-lady weapon called Hornet Chaser, and it hunts you down. And look at that, the Jewel Man himself, the man with the most powerful shield of the entire series, yet also being among the wimpiest robot masters of them all. And I was just manipulated you to doing my bidding and dying. And Hornet Man, hello, you're actually pretty bulky to be somebody who moves that agile. But my magma bazooka will blast you to hell. Of course, you wanna use smoke to destroy insects. And Magma Man, he's also quite big and bulky. So it's down to... Ah, shit. Although I find it a bit strange that the wind weapon would be the weakness of fire-based Robot Master, as fire would does feed wind, or when I say wind does feed fire. So it's a bit hard to understand why, and of course I also can't really figure out why electricity would be the weakness of wind Robot Master. But it is, and I'm not gonna ask why. It just is, and some of these are logical, some of them are not, as in that, well, the fact that you can cut to concrete with laser is good, and of course the fact that crystals usually do not conduct electricity. Also should be a bit of a telltale sign that A Hornet Chaser is good weapon in that sense that you can just shoot with it and the enemies it follows the foe, which may even if it wouldn't be the weakness, you can just focus on dodging instead of attacking using them. And of course Dr. Wily himself. Now he's up. And I don't know why, how in hell did he decide to bring some sort of dinosaur machine. But this is what you have to do. You're gonna shoot the eggs so that they explode on his face. Let's see. I'm gonna let myself be killed to destroy Dr. Wily's Tyrannosaur machine. Hello there. The balls are not so tricky to dodge, it's just that it is a bit of annoying to try to maneuver them to his face. Because I don't think there's any other weapon which actually would hurt him. But yeah, tug of war or whatever, tennis. Damn, that bomb blows just so small that it's a bit of a sneaky maneuvering to do. Fuck, I must use E-tank. I only have 2 of them left. Looks bad. But well, now his machine went out. So what is it? What's it? Oh shit. Well, the magma bazooka does a bit of damage. Oh yeah, it's not the laser trident either which does the most damage. What about the Hornet? Oh yeah, I guess it's time to just use the old-fashioned way. Well, Doc. Oh yeah, but these are his attacks. He drops down and he uses that Tyrannosaur machine of his to and go down. And the final form, aka Wily Capsule, and I'm gonna use the mystery tank. Oh, this is great! They even they rebuilt the Megaman 5 specialty thing in the music. So let's just try Magma Bazooka. Not working. Concrete shots. Oh, Not so much that either. Come on, B. It's not that either. Use again. Well, I can use this to defend myself against that attack, which is good. Although that attack ain't so scary. Oh great, I can use actually multiple weapons to defend against that. I can't even tell, is he especially vulnerable to any weapon? Oh, he is! Plug balls! But now you went down, Doc. Again. And he ran off. But still, I wonder what's the size? They usually say that Megaman is child-sized. But Dr. Wily is always considerably some similar size, and he's a grown-up. Please forgive me. Rush came. I want you to see something, Wily. This is where you first went wrong. That's Megaman 1 and Elec Beam. Then this time the Megaman 2 with bubble lead, Megaman 3 that's top spin, and this time Megaman 4 Pharaoh shot, Megaman 5 actually that was the beat call, Megaman 6 that was also the beat call, Megaman 7 I can't remember, I don't remember what this weapon was, and Megaman 8 I also don't remember what this was. That's 8 times, and well, that's many times. Was it that Megaman and base or whatever? You with me again. Again, I should tell you, there's something I was hiding from you. What is it? Dr. Light was taken away by the police, was he not? That wasn't a real officer, it was a fake police robot I created. Dr. Light is in the next room, but he fell ill, so he's sleeping now. You have to hurry and get him to a hospital this way. And there it is, the fake police. Of course the Proto Man came, aka Blues. Yeah. Naive as always. Okay, of course Proto Man is more pessimistic and follows the color scheme of red and grey. Yep, it was a robot duplicate. So Dr. Wily thought to escape. Yeah, so he went to self-destroy. Oh yeah, Dr. Wily has learned a bit of things. Looks like you need my help again. Okay, that was not the first time Proto Man bailed Megaman out. Was once again put to stop Dr. Wily's evil plans. Was found to be innocent of all wrongdoing and was able to return to his laboratory. Yep, of course he was. But Dr. Wily escaped. He has learned something. The future holds promise of peace for the people of the Earth. Dr. Wily, however, was nowhere to be found. Of course, because he's just too smart, and probably every robot of those domestic uses, like those police robots, have some kind of really probably has some all kinds of influence on those robots, which makes him, as in that something like fundamental level of trickery he has made. So it's time to just see the ending credits. Jewel Man. Yeah. This was a good one, but it was a tough one when it's a matter of Mega Man games. This was a tough one, but of course knowing that the guys who make this were probably those who grew with Mega Man games, so it's not wrong at all to assume that they want a game which would challenge them. Although, and it's a real fun. They made all this kind of little art about what these robots are doing, and of course their level specialty monsters. You should say Megaman was some kind of feeding robot, which is, in a sense, is when you have sentient robots creation, you don't want to make them too human-like to be, in a sense, frightening. Then these robots, yes, they're humanoid shape, but they're just so robot-like appearance that the human personalities probably are not disturbing on them, as they are clearly non-human, although humanoid shape, but they are clearly non-human, which is not as spooky as if they would be some kind of fake. Oh, and she likes to pose. Although I don't know why they would want to create some kind of mermaid robot. Of course, that form might have use in certain underwater applications. Plugman is delivering groceries. Oh, Capcom. But I still wonder what would have been Plugman's purpose as a robot or tool. Is it some sort of electricity robot or assistant in electricity production? Galaxy Man, of course, is probably used in all kind of things, possibly in astrology, or was it astronomy? Astronomy, yeah, that's the stuff. And of course, why there would be Concrete Man is very useful. He's a construction. He's just a big machine meant to construct things. So, big strong machine. Humanoid shape makes it better that you would not have the need to build any extra tools for that use. So, which makes it quite handy. Tornado Man. Actually, his design is a bit of a foolish, a bit of a silly side. Yep, produced by Capcom. And Mega Man is one of the Capcom's mascots. And this ends the Mega Man 9. Yep, Waltz, Mr. Trigger Happy, Almost Invincible, Womp Wily, clear time 1 minute 31 seconds. That was a bit close, but that was it. Game is over, Mega Man 9, and next time I think I'm gonna move on to Mega Man 10, which is is the latest Mega Man game this far. So I'll see you then. See ya. This was a real good trip.